Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Sagittarius March 29, 2022. Today's new moon falls in the sign opposite to yours, signaling changes in your relationships and new energy for finding more balance and harmony in your life. There can be a new or renewed connection in your life, or you'll experience fresh negotiations and a stronger feeling for what you want from, and can bring to, a relationship. You are in an excellent position to team up with someone or boost a current partnership. Redefining or re-energizing a connection can figure strongly in the weeks ahead. Before you begin anew, you might seek resolution or closure regarding a past matter. You may see a new side of a person or situation, and someone could see you in a new, more positive light. Single, smitten, or already romantically attached, today's new moon in Aquarius is presenting you with an opportunity to start over, but the ball's in your court. After all, it's not every day that both the Sun, your planetary ruler, and the Moon conjugate in Aquarius vie your harmony-seeking seventh house of agreements, compromise, and significant others. The challenge, however, could potentially stem from the new moon's close proximity to taskmaster Saturn, as it is prone to triggering feelings of frustration, limitation, and restriction. Although, for some of you, this could simply be what inspires you to pursue someone older and business-savvy. After Venus' direct turn in your income sector over the weekend and Mars' return last week, income potential is not only ready to move forward but is becoming impatient with delays. Yet in his last full day in retrograde motion here, Mercury not only has the brakes on, but this is giving you one more day to spend time back at the drawing board with his smart head for money and 20/20's hindsight. It is from tomorrow that both income and job matters will get the green light. 8 days after Mercury, the planet of communication retrograde back out of your communication sector, and 12 days before he is due to return, the moon and the new moon this created here 2 days ago has already given the communication lines a boost. As well as leaving you better able to wear your heart on your sleeve, the moon has left you with a new sense of determination. New relationships are around the corner. A fresh cycle in commitments begins under the new moon in Aquarius today, indicating that the next 6 months could lead to new partners or obligations. Consider with whom you want to work and what you want to accomplish. Ideally, you should be manifesting professional partnerships that are liberating, unique, and innovative. New partners should stimulate your desire to advance in your career as nobody else has before. You may also be ready to take on commitments that present unconventional opportunities to grow professionally. In the lead up to the moon's return to your financial sector, this is the point in any month when it is important to have your antennas up, finger on the pulse and ear to the ground, but without overthinking things. This will be the moon's second visit for the year, but also the last before the sun returns later in the month, with a chance to check in on how this financial year is evolving. You lose your cool very quickly, particularly in difficult talks where you say things that hurt other people. This can place a strain on your relationships in the long term, and you will soon regret your words. Always be careful and retain your inner calm. A relaxed attitude helps to clarify matters. Everyone else has hopes and wishes just like you. The key to finding happiness with others is finding people whose hopes and wishes complement your own. If you can do that, you'll be golden. With a grumpy attitude and a rather arrogant mood, you aren't likely to be at your best, and if you feel this way, must avoid dates or meetings with people you care about. Fortunately, your mood changes, you're far more human again, the circumstances you desire are much more likely to occur and fall into place. There is a planetary configuration now that might force you to look at your whole approach to physical health and say, yuck, or, come on, let's step it up. Be appreciative of the insights you have when you feel upset with things, because there is much to be said for starting over with a new approach. One small step that is important for you to take is a serious look at posture, especially when you are at your desk. This can help you to avoid back and shoulder pain. Your party all the time attitude will fit in nicely with the fast-paced nature of this day. You will find that your charisma appeals to many around you, and allows you to meet many new and fascinating individuals. Your versatility will come in handy, as well, as it will allow you to easily change to suit any new circumstance that occurs either at work or in your personal life. Flexibility is an essential element for experiencing all of the new things you are sure to encounter. Your tarot reading for today. The Lovers, the Emperor, and the Tower. The cards evoke beautiful human qualities and indicate that you are a generous, understanding, and sensitive person. These qualities, which are only rarely found in people, have helped you to build a valuable set of benchmarks that allow you today to see things as they are. In your eyes there is no artifice or pretense. You judge people at their fair value and see the world as it is. However, sometimes you feel powerless to change things and your natural sensitivity is affected by that. You sometimes feel alone and misunderstood, and the doubts that live deep within you sometimes overcome the certainties. Here, your draw addresses a very particular point because it is evoking your social path. In the coming days, the cards announce a significant change. You should encounter an older person who will have a lot of influence on your personal feelings and your way of looking at things. At first, you will be fairly suspicious because nothing attracts you to that person. They seem distant, superficial, and a bit precious. Still, the cards show that your life paths are connected, and with time, you'll discover that this person shares many things in common with you. Together you will experience an unexpected event which should bring you considerably closer together. Our eyes in the sky. Today's moon is in sweet and tender Pisces. It's a time to manifest dreams and hopes while transforming emotions. This luminary combined with other planetary action and brings some sweeping changes and desires to the surface. Jupiter, the planetary ruler of Pisces, is in that sign. When a planet such as Jupiter is in its dignity, it marks a time to take action toward bettering one's love life and financial situation. This means we will push for all lucky and abundant matters, love, money, confidence, to move forward no matter the outcome. The only thing to worry about is excess, but since when is having a romantic sweet tooth a bad thing? Just be careful to purchase with caution and not max out those credit cards. Also keep in mind that Mercury is retrograde. Nothing is set in stone. You can always revise and edit unfolding events down the road. This is a great time to set your intentions and begin to manifest them, but, first, it's important to be clear about what you want to bring to fruition. Write it all down so you can make it happen in reality. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon enters Pisces, ending its 24-hour-long void. Over the next 2 days, expect emotional sensitivities to be extra stimulated. In Pisces territory, the boundaries between ourselves and others dissolve, helping us empathize with those we might otherwise fail to understand. This is a dreamy, half here, half there kind of energy, best used for engaging our creative, artistic, or imaginative impulses. Instead of trying to hold yourself to a strict schedule, make time for daydreaming and rest to allow important messages from your subconscious to come through. Mid-afternoon, the moon sextiles Mars in Capricorn. This influence is particularly good for intimacy and improving our sex lives. Mars in Capricorn is tenacious and understands the power of the slow burn. The Pisces moon makes us extra sensitive and intuitive. There's no need to force anything here. Magic will manifest itself through a wise application of our energy. Whether we take this time to further a personal project, or more deeply connect with another person, expect the vibe to feel organic.